started off as a small lie, but then snowballed into, this is my life now? I was a new graduate student, freshly arrived in the US and very poor. I couldn't afford a laptop, so the only way I could communicate with my family was by using a computer at the library. Eventually, my boyfriend back home wanted to Skype, and I wanted a little privacy to enjoy. The day before our Skype call, I found a single computer in a conference room. The next morning, I got up at 7 a.m. to account for the time difference, and walked into the conference room, eyes locked on the computer. I had walked most of the way in before I realized there was a group of people having an early morning meeting. The guy at the head of the table, thinking I was there for the meeting, handed me a paper that said, Agenda, and said he was glad a graduate student had shown up. He then launched into an incomprehensible talk about electrodes and chemistry. Meanwhile, I knew my boyfriend was sitting halfway across the world, waiting for our call and probably thinking I was blowing her off. I was new in the US, so I had no idea if I could just apologize and leave. I sat down, rehearsing the excuses I'd give my boyfriend later. Eventually, they started asking me questions, and I confessed that I was a new grad student. Instead of kicking me out, they excitedly explained everything to me. By the end of the meeting, I was part of the project. 6 months later, I was helping them operate that equipment in a dangerous place. I even appeared in the Discovery Channel documentary, and also got a fully funded PhD.